All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 12 of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Is it Sugai no Yomi? No, it's Yomi no Sugai? I forgot. It's Yomi no Sugai, isn't it? Anyhow, family. I don't know what it is about this show. I can't trust anybody. I know what it is, right? I mean, that's kind of the premise of the show. But I'm experiencing a paranoia in this show, unlike any other that I've experienced. I can't trust any of these characters. I don't know what's happening next. Like, I'm really in a slight anime-induced paranoia because of this. Okay, before we get into it, family, hit the subscribe button, family. We're on the road to 200 YouTube subscribers. So if you're watching this and are not subscribed, family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. If you subscribe and let me know in the comments, then I will shout you out in a video, family. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's get right into it. So, we basically, okay, right. We got the Taderas, or not the Taderas, but we got Yuru and everybody over here. Yuru, Dara, Ken, right, and Hannah. And of course, all of our Daemons that are along with us, right? But so basically, we find the name of Yuru's parents, right? We find out that his mom's name, what's the term called, family? Her original family name is Kenjo. Okay, my fault for the term escaping me. Yuru's mom's original last name is Kenjo. So we're looking, I mean, we can't find our parents, so we're looking for her parents, right? Because we knew she was traveling to Okinawa to see her parents. So we know her family name is Kenjo. We're going to find some Kenjos in Okinawa. What's the problem with that? I'm not even gonna give you a parallel example. I'm not even gonna do it. But that is the most popular, that's the most common last name in Okinawa is Kenjo, right? You're going to Mexico to find a Martinez. You're going, to Georgia to find a Johnson, right? A Jackson. Okay. So that's what our plan is for Dara and Yuru. Now, before we didn't hang out with Yuru and them too much. It was really with the Kagemoris and Asa this episode. But so Yuru's making, he's prepping his inventory because that's why we went shopping last episode before we were tailed. And Ken is interested in being trained by Yuru. Okay, so that seems like we'll have an asset moving forward. Now Dara, before we go to Okinawa, he wants to see the shaman. Right, there's another new character that we're learning about, the shaman, and I was really suspicious of him, but it wasn't him that we should have been suspicious of. But basically, we go to the shaman because Dara can't go to Higashi village. He's sending the shaman in his stead, right? He's like, hey, can you give this girl some vaccines and can you go check on the village for me? This turned out to be a grave mistake. But he did that. He goes and I was like, who's Azumi? Which girl is Azumi? Family, this is the little girl who saw Gabby, chomp on her mom, right? She passed out, she woke up, passed out again. If you remember that, that's the little girl. Okay. And we're gonna talk about what happened at the end there in a little bit. But he went to the village and that's where we messed up at. Okay, with the Kagemoris family, we had Asuma, and I was dead wrong a couple reviews about Asuma. I was like, yeah, I thought I remembered him as the reasonable one. No. He's visiting his uncle. I forgot the uncle's name, though. I don't know if we got it. But his uncle's clearly a hothead. Asuma's like the calm one. But we see that this faction is trying, this is the insurgent faction of the Kagemoris. Is Asuma, his uncle, and whoever this guy, we got his name is Ivan. Popped up at the end of the episode. But so they're looking to exploit it. The uncle was saying, man, this is a golden opportunity. We have to strike while the iron's hot. He's like, either get in Asa's ear and persuade and influence her our way, or he's like, go pounce on Yuru. But Asuma says, he's like, well, Yuru's no, like that is not a green target, family. He's like, he's tougher than you realize, and he's got left and right. So he's like, okay, we'll start working on Asa. And he's like, man, it's not gonna work exactly like that. He tries to plant a moth there. So you see Asuma doesn't quite exactly trust his uncle either. He tries to leave a moth, but that got caught almost immediately. And one other thing he said was he was telling Asuma to take out Hagare, the mangaka Kagemori, right? Because he's next in line to be the head of the household. Asuma said he rebuttals that too. He's like, well, if I take out Hagare, we still have to wait on the current master to go, and I'm not gonna take him out too. Okay. Now we go to the Kagemori mansion, and we find the gate that Makoto was talking about. They were talking about like, oh, we raided the Kagemori mansion, and they're like, oh, we came through the west gate. All the Kagemoris like, there is no west gate. What are you talking about? Makoto came back. We're investigating. And I like Jin. Jin is an astute person. He's a no BS character. So he's observing the wall. He's like, okay, I see a really fine line here. What? Okay, we see another fine line, family. No doubt, by the end of this episode, you should realize that was Ivan. That was the guy with his katana Daemons, right? He created, we're gonna get a full explanation, but clearly he can make entrances that, I don't know exactly how it works, but he can do almost whatever he wants with his katanas. He can cut anything, right? We're gonna get to it in just a second. But we realized that the gate was made, and then it was, the wall was put back together. The lines are so thin that we didn't realize they were there until we investigated investigated further. Okay. Now I forgot to mention about the shaman. The shaman was telling Dara, he's like, man, I ran into some weirdo last night. I didn't know what was going on. He said he's telling Dara, he charged at me, and then I passed out, and I just woke up, and he was gone. I was like, I don't know if he's a pervert or what. Okay, here's Ivan, family. He's using his katana Daemons. The same way he opened an entrance into the wall of the Kagemori mansion, he hid himself inside the shaman, family. Like, what? What? So he ran up on the shaman, cut him, made a little entrance for him to hide in. So he's literally hiding in the shaman's body. And when the shaman gets to the village, as he's leaving, Ivan cuts through the shaman's chest. I'm thinking, oh, he followed him there and he snuck behind him, right? No, silly. No, silly. Like, that's too straightforward. Your paranoia is not strong enough. This man is coming from the inside of his chest. He hops on out, and it seems like the shaman couldn't even feel it. Like, the cuts didn't even cause pain, it seems, because the shaman's sitting there like, what the heck? There's a hole in my chest? And this was confirmation that the katanas are in fact Daemons, because the regular Higashi villagers, they couldn't see it. He's just holding fists, and they're like, wait, what is he swinging and what's cutting stuff? But he got all of them. So the village is, man, the village is, it's cooked. It's cooked. Well, I think the granny has something. I think grandma has some up her sleeve, but does she stand a chance against Ivan? I have no idea. Probably not. But you see why this show is inducing paranoia for me. All praise is due to the Most High, family. Peace and love.